Okay, in this video I'm going to show you level 7 and level 8. So far we have created the player, the target, the two obstacles. We started their velocity at the beginning of the game. Inside of our draw loop, we increased the player's velocity so it would fall, and then we looped the two obstacles so that they would come back around. We also created the code to control the player up, left, and right. And now we're going to be working on the sprite interactions. So we're going to reset the coin when the player touches it, and we're going to make the obstacles push the player. So let's work on resetting the coin when the player touches it. We do need a conditional, so we're going to drag an if statement. And we are going to look if player is touching target. And if the player is touching the target, we are going to reset its X and Y position. We do want to move it to a random number, so we're going to do similar to what we did for obstacle 1 and 2. Oops, I just moved something. There we go. So we want it to go anywhere on the screen, but we don't want it to be halfway off the screen, so we're going to use a smaller number. Maybe we're going to go from 50 to 350. And we're going to do the same thing here. Okay, so let's make sure that works. Oh, we named it coin. It was not coin, it was target. I apologize. Okay, so let's check if we touch this coin. There we go. Let's try it one more time. Perfect. Okay, the next thing we need to do is make the obstacles push the player. We learned in class there was a new code named displace. So we need 2 of them since we have 2 obstacles. So we are going to say obstacle 1 displace player and obstacle 2 displace player. So what this should do is push the player out of the way. So let's test that. And it does that. Oh, that was a little strange. Let's try player displace. Oh, that is why I use collide. Debugging. Let's see here. We used the wrong code. So we need obstacle 2 displace player. Now that should do the trick. And it does work. If you notice, we cannot go through it, and it pushes us out of the way. Okay, so we tested it, we made sure that it works. We added 2 collisions to make the obstacles push the player, and we also moved the coin every time the player touched the target. Let's look at number 8. Okay. So level 8 just says to test your game and make sure that everything works and make any last changes you want. So I'm going to show you how to change your sprites. You can click on the animation tab, add a new animation, and we can change our player. Let's see. We can make it anything that we want. Okay, so let's take a look. So now that I've added the animation butterfly, I'm going to go back to my code and I'm going to change my flybot to a butterfly. Okay, that is very large, so we need to fix this scale. Let's try to make it smaller. Let's see. Still very large. Okay, there we go. That's a better size. Okay. Okay, and maybe we want the butterfly to catch a bug instead of a coin. So let's look for bugs. Let's do a ladybug. So we're going to change the animation for the target to a ladybug. Again, very large. So now we need to add a scale here. Let's see if that works. Okay, I think it needs to be smaller, right? Smaller than the butterfly. There we go. Okay, still works. All right. And you could change your obstacles too if you'd like. Okay. Once you are done and you're happy with your game and everything works, you would click Finish to submit your game.